Hey Pisces, what's poppin'? I'm feeling a lot much better. So like I said earlier, I'm feeling a lot much better. Thank you, Jesus, for all the prayers. Pisces, thank you for all those who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all those who donate and get private readings. And thank you for all those who go onto my webpage and purchase my lovely, lovely candles. Okay. As you know, I got a collection of candles, and this is what I've always been working on. It's my candles. This is the break, the magic, the black magic spell breaker candle. This is it. That is for anybody that's thinking negative or doing witchcraft or all that shit on you. That's what it's good for. Along with that, make sure you read the back of it so it can tell you other things that you can do. This is the health, wealth, and prosperity candle, the love yourself candle, and behind me is the rest. This, it comes in pink, not in red. That's the love candle, but I made it red for the love yourself candle. I also been working on my second 7 chakra candles. I got to make sure that that the wax is going to be burning the way I want it to. So before I put it for sale, that's what I want to make sure. Also, I have oils that come in oils, and then the dry in case y'all putting in whatever y'all making. You can use it in a dry form, okay? I also got the the black walnut bath along, and you can get that in that, or you can get it in the salt, you can get it in herbs. You can also get it in this form right here, which is you can cleanse your house and also take a bath in it. Whatever it is to clean your energy, you need to do it. However you want to do it, do it. Okay, you can do it in many forms and many ways. You can break spells in many different forms and different ways also, okay? Black candles, I know a lot of people are afraid of black candles, but black candles and white candles are so useful, especially when you try to break spells with people that are not good for you and you don't want to have nothing to do with them. That's what you can break that, and it's very simple to break them in that form. So if anybody wants to really talk to me about whatever it is that's pertaining on getting something done for you, and I don't work dark, I only work light, okay? You can hit me up and we can set sometimes a counseling or something and get going with that. Also, if you're looking to speak to me about a problem you have or whatever it is, there is a cost, a fee for everything that you want from me. My phone number is not down there just because, okay? A lot of people call me all times and just use the phone like just because. This ain't no just because. All right. I don't know what kind of way people are coming, but I know where I'm at. So you know what you need to do. Okay. So I'm not here to tell you what to do and how to do it. I'm just telling you how I work my business. Okay. And that's what I do. This is what I do for a living. So just like you go to work, this is what I work on. So, you got to respect that. And you got to know that it's not only what I do as for free, but I also charge for my service. Okay? So that's what it's all about. Okay? So it's just like any business you do. You go to work, you get a check, so do I. So let's respect that. This is my homemade sage, and my homemade sage has a whole lot of other stuff in it, and it smells so good. I don't like burning sage because I am allergic to it and I got asthma, so I don't fuck around with no sage like that. Okay, but I use a lot of different remedies, all kinds for me, for what I do, to keep me going here. So yeah, I use a lot of other forms when I want to do things. Okay. So let's get down to the reading, Pisces. Let's get down to this reading. What is this reading going to be about today? Let's find out. Let's ask spirits and source, what is this reading need to be about? Sometimes, as us, and I'm not talking about the rest of readers, I'm going to talk about myself. All right. Sometimes people look like, okay, you got to do all these readings and you got to do all this general readings, all love reading, who's thinking about you, who ain't thinking about you, who's doing you wrong, all that. It's so many things that people do, but honey, that's going to wear your spirits out, your energy, overdoing yourself, and you got to rejuvenate yourself, okay? Get your energy back. So I don't go way crazy like I used to, because my health means more to me than anything in this world. So I'm not going crazy and all of this and all that. With whatever it is, God will make a way. And that's the way it is, okay? I'm not going to kill myself for anything. And when I do get into a relationship, I will be really working this U2 at some type of distance, because I need to have a relationship with a human being. I'm not going to do what I used to do, put everybody on the side for my U2. No, I got to respect my U2, but I also got a life to live. Okay, just like you do. You quit, you go home from work, you put your coat up, you take a shower, you relax, you watch TV, you enjoy time with your husband, your boyfriend, whoever it is. That's what I want to do too. So as soon as I get somebody in my life, or whenever, and if it never happens, it never happens. But if it happens, I'm willing to balance what I do for a living with my relationship, okay? And that's with anything in my life that's going on. I'm not going to just do no one thing. I want to be able to take everything off of me, leave the phone at home, my earplugs at home, and move on to where I need to be for that night without no interruptions. All right? And that's the way I'm going to start living my life. Okay? For real, for real. I'm not going to keep anything stopping me from being happy. Anybody or anything. All right, spirits, let us know what we're talking about here. It's easy to focus on the bad. Okay? It's easy to focus on the bad. Okay? Redirect your energy. It's easy for you to focus in the past. Redirect your energy to not focusing on the past. It's easy for you to focus on the bad. Redirect your energy. And that's what you need to do, is redirect your energy, okay? You need to redirect your energy. That's what you need to do. Redirect your energy to what is important in your life. And JoJo just wants a hug over here. So I got to give my boo a hug. Okay? So that's what it's saying. Sometimes we get so hooked up on thinking of all the bad things we went to that we forget that it's also beautiful things that's going on in your life, and you can't always think about the bad, because if you think about the bad, then what you do is that's all you're going to get. It's all this bad energy coming. Refocus your energy on what you want. I am breaking free from my past. Look at that shit. You're breaking free from your past. And breaking free from your past means breaking free from bad habits, breaking free from relationships. And relationship can be anybody. Can be your kids, can be your family, can be friends, can be your boyfriends, can be anybody, your job, just the way you eat, all right? Anything. You're breaking free from a routine that you constantly got going on. You need to break free and break change from that so that you can refocus yourself on what is coming and what is good. If you think positive, you get positive. All right? We need to refocus our energy and start living our life in a different source. You know what I mean? A passion games. And when you refocus your energy in the way you think, then you get all them games that are all about passion. All right? Somebody wants to come in and play with you. Somebody wants to redirect your focus and make you feel like a little girl again, like a teenager. It's exploring a different part of you that you haven't explored in a very long time, okay? You really need to get into it, because you just think about it. If we all did bad readings, you could relate to that. You can relate to anybody doing a fucked up ass reading on past relationship and all this shit. You can relate to that real good. But when people are giving you positive readings that are about changing your life and changing the way you are and everything in your life, then it becomes a problem to you, because you're so used to negativity and all you live is the past, and you can't let go of everything that went wrong in your life. So that's what you think of. But when somebody trying to tell you move forward, do good, do this, do that, you got to think about that 3 or 4 times, because that just doesn't seem right, because you living in chaos. And as long as you live in chaos, that's what you get. You got to refocus your mind, your energy, and have fun. Be happy. All right? Then always have a frown on your face about what everybody's doing. Oh, I want to know when this one is doing this, or what that one is doing, and who he's doing it with. Who gives a fuck? Life is so much beautiful when you can refocus on what started within your life, which is you. Okay? Refocus your life and think of all the things that are going right in your life, and stop thinking about all the negativity that you feed yourself, and you feed your mind to accept negativity around you. And you don't believe that people can change. You don't believe that people are sorry. You don't believe nothing, because you're just in your head mind of revenge. And I'm going to revenge, and that person deserved this, and that person's going to get theirs. And stop focusing what the person is going to get for doing what they did to you, or what the past was, or what you can't fix, and what all of a sudden is. All that shit doesn't even matter. Focus your energy on positivity, and that's what you need to focus on. Okay? The runner. Escape from emotions and confusion on the run. Okay? So you can be running from confusion, or somebody here that's either dealing with you or not dealing with you, or was or was not. But somebody here is escaping from emotions. All right? Somebody don't want to think about how they feel anymore. And Pisces, that would be you. You don't want to think about how you feel. You just want to dig yourself into work. You don't want to deal with the emotions and what you went through, okay? And that's a good thing. And so that's what you need to do. You don't, it's like you try not to think about everything. And a lot of people, a lot of Pisces don't do nothing but sit in the house day in and day out. And what you need to do is watch a fucking TV show that's going to make you laugh, or something that you can go within, or watch a show that has like 9 different episodes. You can keep your mind busy, because when your mind is not busy, it's easy for a Pisces to get bored. Pisces can get bored real quickly, but you ain't never bored about when you think about the past. Oh, you're fucking very entertained with your past. If somebody comes to you and talk about the past, you can hold this conversation for hours. But when somebody want to talk to you about something that is about you in the future, oh, you kind of confused. Because that's all you dream of is fucked up ass shit. Change your ways, baby. Look at this. So somebody is running from their emotion, right? Because somebody is, whoever it is, or whatever it is in your life, and I don't know who it is, all right? And I'm going to say it again, because I don't have these problems. I'm not with nobody. I'm literally single as a bird. Free as I can be. If I can't be no more free than what I am. Okay? I am free. So for the Pisces or somebody here that's chasing somebody, it's like you may not be after a person, right? But I feel like you chasing somebody here. Like you want somebody to look for you, or you're wondering if somebody's thinking about you or whatever it is. But you looking for that, right? So if somebody here wearing a fake mask and they coming to you saying, I'm going to give you a rose, but that rose is nothing but them being fake. They're not being real about you, to come to you and being true that they really care. It's like they being fake. And so they offering you fake ass flowers. And they being deceptional because it's like sometimes people don't want you but don't want nobody else to have you. So when they see you start living your life and not paying them no attention, right, then they don't like that. Because when you're dealing with narcissistic people, narcissists, they don't like for you to push them against the wall. And they don't like to feel like you got one up on them. They feel like they need to be in control of you. They need for you to chase them. All right, so when you stop thinking about them, they're going crazy because this is what they want you to do all day and all night, is think about them, cry over them, look for them. So now that you ain't doing this person wants to come to you with a fake ass flower, a fake ass apology, right? They want to be illuminated so that you can see them, right? But look beyond the superficial of what they got going on. Because what they doing is they trying to make you see it that they change or that something about them is different, but it's not. It's all the same. Okay? It's like they coming, they running after you, but they running after you because you no longer thinking about them, or they seeing you living your life, or they don't even know what you're doing, but it's bothering them not to know what you're doing. All right? So they trying to, it's like they want to escape, right, from this feeling that they got about you because they can't have you like they used to. But they still trying to reach out and give you this fake rose, this fake apology. They're trying to illuminate themselves so that you can see them. So that you can see their back, right? But it's up to you. And like I said, you're free to do whatever you want. Nobody's here telling you how to live your life and how not to live your life. Nobody can tell you that. You got to live it and you got to handle your shit for what's best for you. Okay? So take it for what it is. All right? I'm only here to tell you what the reading is telling me. And so you're in separation with this person, right? You might not be in no contact with them. You don't talk to them. You know, that 5D, y'all think of each other in a mental thing, in the head, in the brain. Two people are not speaking, no communication, but somehow, some way you can think what that person's thinking or what that person is doing. And that person can feel your energy just as strong as you can feel theirs, right? And it's like you may be having, or that person might have nightmares, or you may be having nightmares about this person. Who knows, whatever it is, right? But focus on your own happiness. And what that's telling you, don't ever stop living for someone. Don't ever stop putting your life on hold for that person, because you don't even know what that person is doing. You don't even know if that person's in a relationship. You don't know shit about that person. So you want to sit there and hold on to when they coming back, or if they ever should come back, because they may never come back. And some people literally sit in their house waiting for somebody to come back to them, which is just fucking insane to me. And I'm telling you, I shouldn't say it's insane because I've been there many times before, but I won't be there again. And that's the facts. Okay? So you're looking at it like, well, when? What, going to the, and this was me going to the beach, going to God, telling God, I got to come back to you, and I got to tell you that I'm no longer with that person. I don't know how to deal with it, God, but can you please shine a light on this, please? And do you know how many times I went to that beach to tell God where I'm in my life with this person and to bring that enlightenment or bring the light to me, or just I felt like that was my safest place, was to go to the beach, right? Illuminate what is going on. And God said, you got your own will to do what you want to do. You know what I mean? You are your own power. You are your own strength. Why would you want to give somebody that much power? And it took for me to listen every time I went to the beach. And all you kept hearing was the water hitting, or the waves coming in and out, in and out, in and out. But as far as I could see, the horizon was beyond what I could see. Because it was so far, it's nothing but water. And then I started thinking, wow, that's crazy. Because look at a body of water. And I am right here telling God, why can't I just make it right with this person? And God was telling me, it's a body of water in front of you. What you need to do is free yourself from where you are at. It's a body of water, girl. You a fish. What's wrong with you? But it took me a long time to understand what was being said to me. And that's what it's about. Do you understand, Pisces? But you got your free will to do whatever you want. Because God will always give you the free will. You understand? And he's a great listener. And that's why he sits there and listens to you and try to bring you the light so that you can see. But sometimes we don't want to see it because we're so in love and we think that we can change someone. But the only person that's changing is you for them. And that's not even good enough. So think about it. Think about it. It's something to think about, right? Just think about it. Wow. That's deep. That's real deep. That's real deep, because sometimes I don't think that we understand how serious life really is, and that you only have one life to live, right? I think sometimes we take everything for granted, and we often do it to ourselves because no one else is doing that to us but ourselves. So on the bottom, right? Unknown territory. You are actually where you need to be. Unknown territory. You are actually where you need to be. Check it out. You got the owls that represents Sagittarius. Very in tune. All right, spiritual, all right, looking, showing you the direction. And maybe you went through a lot this winter, and maybe you found yourself alone. Maybe this breakup was in the wintertime and you found yourself alone. You found yourself feeling like, what went wrong? Like, what the hell's going on? And you gave everything you had, but that wasn't good enough. So when the part of y'all separated and not seeing each other anymore, whatever happened, it made you feel cold and alone, right? Because you couldn't turn around to talk to somebody that was not there for you, okay? Once someone shut the door on you, that means they shut the door. You can't go back, all right? And I don't mean shut the door, literally shut the door, but don't have feelings for you, all right? Where you feel like it's nothing there. No matter how much you cry, how much you want to be a part of somebody's life, they don't want to be a part of yours. All right. So now you are in a unknown territory because, oh boy, here we go again. Here I go again. Right? But you are exactly where you needed to be to learn that lesson. To learn that there's nothing wrong with feeling like you're alone, because when you start living your life over, right, this is what you're coming to. You're coming into a new place, like, because you're living this new life, like you alone, like it ain't you and somebody else. It's just you alone. And it takes a minute for you to go back out there, because we're not the type of people that go back out there. We the kind of people that like to sit home and chill. But when you start going back out there, you start opening the doors to invitations and cookouts and weddings and parties and all of that. You get to meet other people. And that doesn't mean that you get to meet other people as in dating. You just meet people, friends, people that you will become friends with, people that, you know, that not wanting you to, whether it's a female or man, not like they just like you as because as a person, not as in a relationship. You know what I mean? But as somewhere where you can just go and have a good time. And you start to meet people and you start to open up, and then you become in these new territories that you never ever thought that you would even go. And that's what I'm saying. It's just like, it's this, whatever you went through is bringing the best out of you. And don't be afraid of where you're going that is new. Even though you don't know nobody there, or you just meeting the person you're going with, but then you start meeting other people. You know what I mean? So it's cute. I think it's nice. Because we're not about that kind of stuff. But I think it's time for us to get out there and know. Okay, taking shelter. The answers are within you. Again, it shows a lot that happened to you around the cold, the winter, right? The winter. A lot of things happened to you during the winter months. A lot of things. You had to find your way back home to yourself. All right? Because you had to go back and find the answers, because the answer lied within you. And I'm always say, you got two minds, honey. You got the mind that sits here, and you got your intuitions. All right? But I felt like you kept following this. And this here had you fucked up. But once you left this alone and started following your intuitions, you started guiding yourself back home to you. Body, mind, and soul. You understand? It says crossing bridges. Okay? It's time for healing. Right? Connecting, mending, and releasing. So now you out of the winter, and now look at you now. All right? Look at you. You come out of that where it's warm, where it's like right where it's like we at right now. And now you crossing, it's time for you to heal, because you already starting to heal. I know I've been working a lot on myself, and every day is a work in progress. I'm not telling you I'm completely healed, because no, it's a lot of work to be done, but I feel like I'm in a good place. And I can tell you that I'm way different than what I was. I'm way different than that person. And that person is Barry. And I choose not to bring her back. I choose to leave her right there, because she wasn't serving me good, and I wasn't serving her, right? So I can't take this person that I used to be, because I don't have no room for the person that I used to be on my ship. All right? I sailed away and left that person there with all the luggage. And I started moving away with nothing but me. No luggage, no nothing. I didn't know where I was going, But I know wherever I was going, it was way better than where I was. I didn't want to I wanted a new direction. I wanted that map to show me the way to something new that I've never been at. And that's where it brought me to where I'm at. And I'm happy that I'm here. Aren't you? Do you feel like you made an improvement on yourself? Or are you still feeling like it's nobody in the world but your past? And that's all you can live is your past. And when it's like are you one of them people that flip-flop from person to person, from two people that was in your past? Because that's all you know? Or are you opening the doors and taking a new direction to where it's going to lead you that you don't know, but it's better than where you was? All right? So it's time for healing, right? Connection, amending and release. So we amend, and I haven't got to that place where I have amend with connections. All right? I feel like in my heart I've amend. I put it in God's hand, I amend. But as far as the flesh seeing it, no. I have not seen it to amend. I don't know how I will feel when I see it. What kind of conversation I will have, or how I will react, because I haven't been there. All right? Until I get there, then I can speak on it. I can't speak on something I know nothing of. You understand? And a lot of us are there. Like, we're there because we can't tell you anything about what it was because we're not communicating in that form. But we can tell you our growth, right? And it's a constantly work in progress of you growing. You start questioning yourself before you make decisions. You start questioning yourself before you start arguing with somebody. You know, sometimes you just gotta say, all right, listen, it's not even worth arguing. Let's move on. All right, what else we gonna talk about? Right? Okay. So let's get moving on with this. Okay, let's move on with this. All right, now we getting there. God is good, and that's all I gotta say. I'm blessed to be able to, you know, just do the things that I do. All right. And I'm learning now that I just want to say this going off a little bit. I want to do every day when I wake up or in the mornings where I can ask you questions to start your day off, to maybe put your mind at peace. And I would try to do that 3 times a week where I will get all your questions and answer you and see if I can release that stress in your head. All right? That's what I'm going to do. And that's what my channel is about growth. And that's what it's about. I'm trying to get you out of a chaos place that you in your life so that you can see that life is more than just being chaotic or having your mind set on your guard at all times. Let your guards down. You know how to handle your situation. You don't have to be guard up. Just let it down and go with the flow. You're strong enough to handle it. You just haven't literally seen it to react or to have that conversation. But when you get there, you're going to be strong enough to deal with it. Trust me when I tell you. All right? It's not about us arguing or who's winning this fight. It's about what really happened. Can we move on? Or do we remain where we're at? Nowhere. All right, tell me, spirits. Look at this, hermit mode. And that is so Pisces, hermit, even though that is not our sign, Virgo, and we get along with Virgos really good. And maybe you're dealing with a Virgo that's on hermit mode, all right? to himself, to themselves, thinking, a lot of thinking, all right? You know, when somebody's on hermit mode, it's like they got that lantern to show them that light to where they need to be. It's like somebody is in a dark tunnel, but they got this light. It's this little light that's shining, that's taking you to where all of it is going to be lit. All right? The light will be on at the end of your journey. So I feel like all the work that you put in, Pisces, someone else is doing the same thing right now, going through that journey. And right now they trying to get to that light where at the end everything is bright. But people have to go through their own journey, and it's no rushing a journey. It's going through it. You don't need to rush. No one needs to rush. Not you cross watchers and not Pisces. It took me a long time to get to where I'm at. A long time. I've been working on this. And it took a lot of people saying I was crazy, I'm a witch, all of this. But that's all part of my journey. And it took me to say enough is enough. Enough with me. Tolerating me in a way that I was demolishing, destroying myself and what was in front of me. It took me a long time to acknowledge who I am. And to let go of the pain that I kept feeling inside, not being loved. Looking for love in all the wrong ways and for all the wrong reasons. Pushing people, not believing that love could be there, but because I was so abused, I didn't want to let people love me. I thought I did, but I did it all in the wrong way. All right? So somebody here is working through their own journeys. And they're at a place where they got a lot of time to think. Tell me more. And that's what they're doing. Somebody's seeing here, they standing at a horizon. And they seeing as far as the horizon can go. Because they know their worth. It's like they know. You understand? It's like somebody's here is alone. Doing a lot of alone time. A lot of alone time. But also a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking is going on here. It's not just being alone. It's thinking. Success. Contentment. Luxury and self-nurturing. Okay? Nothing in your life has been handed to you. All right? You worked hard. And you deserve this time to just enjoy the fruits of your labor. You may choose to reward yourself with a long vacation, or perhaps you wish to buy something special for yourself. Maybe you're near retirement, or you've been prosperity enough or to work, or maybe you have enough to, or been saving or something enough to have fun instead of maybe you're doing something that you having fun doing, but it's what you do for a living. All right, like you enjoy what you do for a living. All right, who can say they got a job and they go every day to work and they can say this is what I was born to do. I love what I do. Me. Okay? Me. As in me. I love what I do. All right? I really, truly do. I love helping people. All right? Sometimes this card means you could stop working, but you just not ready for that. Maybe it's saying you can stop working, but you're not ready to stop working. Or maybe somebody needs to retire, but they not ready to sit home. I mean, they want to keep busy, whatever it is. Or maybe you want to go into your own business, and maybe you're afraid to leave your job. Or maybe you working because you almost ready to get that pension or whatever it is. But you can't wait for this time to be over with so that you can concentrate on something that you really, really want to do on your own. So it's like maybe you retired from a job to start working on your own and being happy for the job that you get ready to do because you're going to enjoy what you're doing. Okay? It may be beneficial to spread some time, to spend some time in your comfort, solitude, and that's what it is. You're going in solitude. You alone. You got time to do that. Or perhaps enjoy time out in nature. Take walks. I walk a lot these days. A lot. Right? You no longer need the company of others to make you happy. And isn't that what I'm trying to tell you? Happiness lies within yourself. But you must know, it's like it's telling you, Pisces, you sitting here in the hermit mode alone. A lot of time to think. A lot of time to think. All right? A lot of time to see yourself where you want to be. A lot of time to make you happy. All right? Not working so hard. Enjoying your life. All right? So being successful, self-employed, creating a beautiful environment, redecorating, unexpected finance windfall, like something is happening for you that you're not expecting. And it's got to do with your money, or something here is coming to you that you're not expecting it. Okay, enjoy the finest things in life, and somebody is going to be very, very happy. All right, and love animals in nature, and I love my animals, and I live in a wooded area. Okay, where all you see is woods. You don't see people. People live out, but you don't see them walking around and all that. Okay, they might be walking their dogs, but you don't see nobody just walking around for the hell of it. No, you don't. Not where I live at. You don't see lights and firemen and police and all this noise. You don't see that. I'm telling you. So, the sun is shining upon your face. You earn this time of peace and recognition for your hard work. It's like you coming into all of this and you've been waiting on it, but you've been real still as you wait. It's like you really started to put all your focus on you. Like you really started saying, I need to focus on myself. You're taking a leap of faith on something, but guess what? You're holding on. Are you going to do it or you're not? Because it seems like you're holding on to something so tight that you don't want to let go of it. Why don't you need to make up your mind? Are you going to hold on for dear life or are you going to fall back? What are you going to do? Because it's like, who are you fooling? You're sitting there holding on tight as fuck. Right? Tight as fuck. Right? When you need to let go. And it got a purple stone in her hand, and you know it's Pisces all the way. Right? But you sitting there holding on for dear life. My God. How much holding on you going to do? How much holding on? When are you going to let go of this? Let go of it. Like, why can't you just let go of that branch? Let it go so that you can flow. Right? Like you holding on to something so tight that you afraid to let go. How can you hold on to something so tight, that you are afraid to set yourself free from it? Why are you doing it to yourself? When life is so much bigger, once you let go of whatever it is that you holding on so tight, God says, I got it. I'm going to let you experience what life is. But it's like you holding on for dear life and you not experience everything that you need to experience in life. Does that make any sense? That's crazy. That's what you're doing to yourself. All right? You're doing this to yourself. Nobody's doing this to you but you. All right? So for some reason, you just need to let go. And I don't know why you holding on so damn tight to it, but you need to let go. It's like, let it go and move on. Why you sitting there like it ain't nothing else to do, or you can't, you don't want to move on from something, okay? You need to let go of whatever it is. Spirits of others, spirit of another world. Tell me tales of the unknown. Tell me tales of the forbidden. Is somebody here that really is holding on to something? And it's like somebody here may be doing rituals just to hold on to it, or lighting candles to hold on to a love or whatever it is. When you need to, or drawing somebody in with candles or rituals, when you need to set shit free. And when you set shit free, that's when you're getting it. I don't want to write a letter to God about somebody. I need to write a letter to God about my damn self. I don't need to light a candle seeking for love. I need to light a candle for self-love. Fuck out of here. Shit, I done that already. I ain't doing it. Hell no. It says, don't drink all of life from one flower. Don't drink all of life from one flower. That's like the bird, the bumblebees. Don't drink all the honey from one flower. For there are many of taste and many of to explore. Many tastes and many to explore. Why would you just want to suck on one thing when you, or why you want to suck the honey out of one flower when there's many more flowers that you got the chance to go seek? Why is it just one flower? You know what I mean? That you stuck on. Like, why are you doing that to yourself? That's crazy. It's like you sitting there, you got all these bees all around you, but you waiting on this one fucking bee to come and sting your ass. You crazy? You need to acknowledge yourself. It says, now look at this shit here. Sacrifice. You must find the elb and the flow of life within you, within yourself. Embrace it all and embrace the truth. And look at this shit. Whoever this is, they are bleeding. It look like they're bleeding from their pussy. Look at this shit. Look at it. And that, I've never seen this card, but I'll be damned, I need to find out what the hell this card is saying, because damn, if you sacrificing everything for one person, that's a lot of sacrificing you doing. Shit, I ain't sacrificing like that for no damn body. Hell with them. No, I'm not. I got a life to live on my own. Ain't nobody gonna give the down for me. Fuck that shit. You crazy? You gotta be out of your mind if you want to sacrifice all of you. Sacrifice invite you to let go of something that is preventing your growth. Did you hear what I said? This is what I've been telling you. You do not wish to move on, but deep down you know that it is necessary to step on your path towards a great fulfillment. This can mean moving to a new home, embracing a new career, or a way of thinking, or even a rite of passing, such a graduation. Like you passing the graduation, or you get ready to pass graduation or something. You know that you are on your way to more, but the moment it is still bittersweet. It's like it's a moment of bittersweet, right? Pulling. Sacrifices shows that you have some doubt about your next step. You wonder if you have made the right choice or if you will later regret your action. Yes, there will be a challenge ahead and perhaps more sacrifice to come, but you must be willing to sacrifice something small to reap the reward of something greater. Do you understand? It's time to commit to your choice and move on, acknowledging that there is much more for you to explore. So this is saying you need to make a decision on what you want, because it's like you're stuck in a situation that you're afraid to let go. And I keep saying, why are you holding on so tight to this shit? Damn. Come on now, Pisces. It's like, who you lying to? Who the fuck are you lying to? Yourself. You ain't lying to nobody but your damn self. All right? But yourself. The Knight of Cups, somebody here wants to come. They're moving real slowly towards you, offering you this cup. And the reason why I stopped saying the signs of the cards, because then that's what you're going to focus on. So I stopped saying the signs of the card because, well, I don't see this, and now I don't say it. Okay? So you don't focus on, oh, it's them. No, it's about the situation. Damn it. Somebody wants to come here and complete something with you. If this is a completion, this is offering you something that can make you happy, make your life easier, all right? Make you feel like you haven't felt in all your damn life. Shit. Damn. Where you at? Look at this shit. Love, romance, marriage, engagement, happiness. This is all you can gain if you just let go and fall back. Damn. Why are you holding on so tight? Why can't you just let go? Why? Happiness falls right in front of you, Pisces. That's all I gotta say. If you need a private reading, get it from me or someone else, damn it. You need to know where you stand because you are so afraid to let go. All right, Pisces, I'll talk to you later.